Okay, could you please?
Okay. We are ready now.
Yeah, could you please, but Zoom, yeah, thank you. Good evening, dear fellow Toastmasters and our guests. This is Toastmaster Fatma Dashti. I'm happy to be the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. Welcome all to our Anglo-Arab Toastmasters Club meeting number 41. We would like to enjoy with you the meeting, but for that we have some ground rules that we wish all to follow so we could enjoy our meeting for tonight. Please ensure that the devices are charged and that there is stable internet connection. And in the event that the internet is interrupted, enter again via the link. Please be aware that this meeting is recorded, where paragraphs of the meeting will be uploaded to the club official accounts, and not objecting to that, consider to be your agreement. Please check your video and sound before the start of the meeting. Write the rule if any, or guest first, then the name. Please make sure to keep your microphone muted always and activate it only at your participant. Avoid chatting during speech time for best benefit to all. Talking about religion, politics, and immoral materials is forbidden. You can participate by raising the hand through the designed space. Relax, please enjoy the meeting with us. الآن سوف أقرأ قوانين الاجتماع معكم باللغة العربية بما أن نادي توستماسترز أنجلو-عرب هو نادي ثنائي اللغة. مرحبا بكم جميعا، معكم التوستماستر فاطمة دشتي. يسعدني أن أكون أمين المراسم لاجتماعنا اليوم رقم 41. رجاء التأكد من شحن الأجهزة ووجود اتصال مستقر بالإنترنت، وفي حال انقطاع النت الدخول مرة أخرى عبر الرابط. نود لفت انتباهكم بأن الاجتماع مسجل وسيتم تحميل فقرات الاجتماع على موقع حسابات النادي الرسمية، وعدم اعتراضك يعتبر موافقة منك على ذلك. يرجى التأكد من فعالية الصوت والصورة قبل البدء، وكتابة الدور إن وجد أو ضيف أولا ثم الاسم. التأكد من وضع الصوت على الصامت دائما وتفعيله عند المشاركة فقط. تجنب المحادثة أثناء وقت الخطيب حرصا على الفائدة للجميع. يمنع التحدث عن الدين والسياسة والأمور الغير أخلاقية. يمكنكم المشاركة برفع اليد من خلال المكان المخصص لذلك. رجاء استرخوا واستمتعوا بفقرات الاجتماع معنا. والآن لنقرأ معا رسالة النادي. DT Sahar, please, can I have club mission? Thank you so much. I will read the club mission now in English, then I will read in Arabic. Arabic speakers, please read with me the club mission. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills. Resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. والآن سوف أقرأ رسالة النادي باللغة العربية. Please, none Arabic speakers, please read with me. I will read the club mission in Arabic and I would like to listen to your repetition with me. تقديم تجربة تعليمية.
تقديم تجربة تعليمية
إيجابية محفزة.
إيجابية محفزة
وداعمة لتطوير مهارات التواصل والقيادة.
لتطوير مهارات التواصل والقيادة
لجميع الأعضاء مما يؤدي إلى رفع درجة الثقة بالنفس والنمو على المستوى الشخصي. Thank you all. Now, I'm happy to be with you and please enjoy today's meeting and we will have very enjoying and very good and happy sessions with us. I would like to give control for the meeting now for the club mission, the club president and the meeting president, DTM Alka Kumra. Thank you so much and over to you, DTM Alka, and I hope that you are marvelous today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Fatma Dashti, for that amazing start to the meeting. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and our distinguished guests today. I'm really happy to see this meeting after a long time. During Ramadan, we had put a short break for the meetings and thereafter DTAC came, and so we are resuming today. And it's nice to see many members and guests today. As our Toastmaster of the Day has chosen a brilliant theme, a new beginning. So we are not only re-beginning the meetings, it's also the end of the term. And in every end, there is a new beginning. So June happens to be the last month, and this is the second last meeting of our club. And in July, we start a new term. I'm happy to say that last week we chose our new leaders who will lead this club during the next term. So that's another new beginning. Lots of new beginnings for us. It's also the start of summer in Kuwait. So that's another beginning. So with all these beginnings, it's a new hope and it's a new team that will be leading us soon with a new vision for this club. This club, as was our vision, would be helping non-Arabic speakers learn Arabic, and it will help Arabic speakers get better at English. So this is the mission of the club, and a few of our members have really picked up the other language very well. That's the success of this club, and I wish this continues in future as well. Today, we also have our two club coaches actively participating in the meeting, taking up roles, Toastmaster Asmaa and Toastmaster Iman. So it's a great day. Just sit back and enjoy this meeting. I hope our guests love this meeting. I would like our guests to just say a line to introduce themselves. Please open your mics and introduce yourselves. I can see Latifa, Kay, Amal, Ala, Jinani. Is that correct? I'm not too sure.
Jinan.
Jinan. Okay. Can we hear from them just a few words? Latifa, shall we start with you or Jinan? Okay, Jinan is starting. Great.
Hello. Good evening, everybody.
Yes, Jinan.
Yes, dear. My name is Jinan Ramal, and I'm working in Kuwait Oil Company. And Liman has invited me to this meeting. I am so happy to be with you, and nice to meet you all. And that's it.
Wonderful. Wonderful to have you, Jinan. Let's give her a big round of applause. Let's hear from Latifa next.
Hi, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Latifa Fakhruddin. I was a former member in AOU Toastmasters, and I got an invitation for this club from Iman Council, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Great. Happy to have you. Can we hear from Kay? Who is named as Kay?
Hello everyone, this is Khalid Al-Nama. I'm working in KGOC, Kuwait Gulf Oil Company, as a telephone operator in IT department. I've been invited to this meeting via the Toastmaster Iman Council, and I'm so happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Welcome, Toastmaster Khalid. Let's give him a big round of applause. Next, can we hear from Ala?
Hi, everyone. I'm Ala. I've been invited to this meeting by Iman, and I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so excited to learn new things. And that's it. Thank you.
Great. Happy to have you with us, Ala. Hope you will enjoy the meeting today. Next, can we hear from Ahmed?
Me, yeah? Okay, good. Hello, everyone. This is Toastmaster Ahmed Hamid. I'm a current member of OU club. I'm so happy and excited to live the experience with you guys. And I would like to thank Toastmaster Iman for inviting me to this meeting. Thank you all.
Great. Welcome, Ahmed, Toastmaster Ahmed. We are happy to have you. Fatma Hadi has just joined. Can we hear from you, Fatma, how you came to this club? Can you hear us? I guess she might.
I believe
yeah.
Fatma, she has a problem with the mic because she is only connected with the camera. Maybe she can log out and log in again. And also Anwar Nasser, they have problem with the mic. Maybe they can log out and log in again.
Okay, Anwar, can you hear us? Anwar Nasser, can you hear us? Imad, can you hear us? I think they all are having that connecting to audio issue. So, okay, we will go ahead with our meeting. Once they are able to speak up, the Toastmaster of the day will be introducing the rest of the guests. So,
hello, hi.
Hi, Imad.
Hi, good evening.
Who is this? This is Imad?
Yes.
Okay, can you please introduce?
Hi, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I'm always happy to be with you. It's my pleasure all the time. Immaduldin Amer, a teacher of English in the state of Kuwait, and your guest tonight.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
We're so happy to have you. Please enjoy the meeting, and we'll check with you at the end regarding your feedback. How did you like the meeting?
I sure will. Thank you.
Is Anwar Nasser able to speak now? Yes, I can see the hand of Anwar Nasser. Please go ahead and introduce yourself. Okay. So we don't hear from you right now. So let's go ahead with our meeting today. Guests, please enjoy the meeting. And members, let's have fun with our roles today. With this, I would like to introduce our Toastmaster of the day today. For the guests, let me tell you, Toastmaster of the day is the person who is like the captain of the ship during the meeting. He or she steers the meeting and keeps timing intact so that we learn time management and do our roles within the times allotted to us. So let's welcome with a big round of applause our Toastmaster of the day, who is smiling and resplendent, looking so lovely today. She is a member of, I know, at least 2 clubs. In one of my clubs, Kuwait Advanced, she is my colleague there. And she has been actively participating and taking roles even in the area, division, and district events. Let me welcome with a round of applause our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Asmaa Al-Enezi. The podium is yours.
Thank you so much, our dear, beautiful President Al-Kumra. What a beautiful presence we have today. Dear fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests, good evening, everyone. We are meeting tonight in this platform to transform ourselves, to uplift, elevate, improve, and inspire ourselves. We are here because we are blessed of the gift of the new beginning that God has given to us to make it a further step towards that life of balanced perfection, which every one of us is striving and seeking to attain as the supreme, ultimate goal of life. That goal is to become good to ourselves and others, eternally free, free of fear, free of everything that makes us sad or sorrow. That goal is to attain self-satisfaction. That goal is to reach the happiness. May this meeting become one more step, a step further, a step higher towards that great and glorious goal that is positivity. Let me thank you all, dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, with the fullness of a grateful heart for your commitment and support. We are now proceeding towards the end of the very month of this Toastmaster year that has gone by. Soon, on the 30th of June, this year will conclude, and we will be entering into the new Toastmaster year to come at this point when we are moving towards the middle of this last month. There is only half a month left for you to consider whatever you think is worthwhile considering about our club, about yourself as a Toastmaster, about your plus and minus points, your commitments, your strong points and shortcomings, and how far you have been able to keep up with your good progress. How far you have been able to positively change, to help your smooth advance towards your goals that you are striving after. Whatever goals you have been taught to value by the community of the world or the community of our Toastmasters. It is only these goals which make life worth living, which make life interesting, which make life deeply meaningful, and which make life take on the real weighty significance. Ladies and gentlemen, as a Toastmaster of the day, it is my responsibility to introduce today's role players. Our first role player is General Evaluator. She is a very powerful woman, and she is a very adorable woman. We all in Toastmasters community love her so much. Please join me and help me welcome DTM Wafaa Salman.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests. Today, my role as General Evaluator is to evaluate the meeting from the beginning till the end. I was before the meeting started, so I saw how the guest is being greeted, and I will give my report with my evaluator in my section at the end of the meeting. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, our second role player is the timer. We need the timer to track the time and control the meeting. So he has a very vital role in our meeting. He is a Teache champion, and he is also a very distinguished Toastmaster. Please help me welcome DTM Mahmoud Hassan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asmaa Al-Enezi, for Toastmaster and the guest. Good evening, all. Today I am timer. My role in the meeting is to set time and offer it to the meeting organizer whenever he asks for it. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Asmaa Al-Enezi.
Thank you so much, DTM Mahmoud. Our third role player for tonight's meeting is a grammarian and accountant. She is a very beautiful lady with a very beautiful smile, and she is the giver. She gives love, she gives life, she gives smiling to everyone, and she gives hope to everyone around her. Please help me welcome DTM Sahar Al-Wardaji. DTM Sahar, please open your mic. You are mute.
Now I am not mute, right?
Yeah.
Do you hear me? Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, for this great introduction. Dear Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters and guests, as grammarian, it's my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any improper language as well as any outstanding words quotes, sayings, or thoughts. As grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day. For today's meeting, the word is reborn, which means brought back to life or activity. It also means to be born again, to undergo a meaningful spiritual change. We can use it as an example. Whatever her plan was, she probably didn't expect to be reborn as what you are now. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I will give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting and also report on the usage of the word of the day. Thank you, dear Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you. For the benefit of our guests, I would like to explain the structure of the meeting. The meeting is divided into 4 rounds. The first is the prepared speech round, where members will be delivering speeches based on the projects and path that they have chosen. The second part of the session is the educational session. The third part of the session is the table topic round, where members can practice thinking and speaking on their feet. This round is also known as the impromptu speech section. Guests are welcome to participate in this round as well. The fourth and final part is the evaluation round, in which all the prepared speeches, as well as other aspects of the session, will be evaluated by our beautiful general evaluator and her team. Please let me remind you that the theme of this meeting is new beginning, and the word of the day is reborn. Please make sure to use it in your speech. Now, let's start our first session, which is prepared speeches. And we have only one speaker today. Before inviting our speaker to deliver her speech, please help me welcome her evaluator. She is a champion Teache. She is not only a champion on Teache, but also she is a champion in Toastmasters community. She has very big achievements, and she also has very beautiful smile and very beautiful uplifting spirit. Please help me welcome DTM Fatma Abdu.
Thank you very much, our lovely Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Asmaa Al-Enezi, for these wonderful words. I really appreciate that. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I'm honored and really pleased to be the evaluator of Toastmaster Iman Kanzo, and this is her first speech in her DTM project. I wish her all the best, inshallah, in her future endeavors. Today's speech has 2 objectives. The first one is the purpose of this project is for the member to demonstrate her skills as a leader and as a public speaker. The second objective as a first speech is for the member to introduce her plan and vision. So I would like to recommend Toastmaster Iman Kanzo to include these 2 objectives in your speech. Thank you so much. Over to you, our Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, DTM Fatma.
Thank you.
Timer, are you ready?
Yes, Toastmaster Asmaa.
Okay. Do you know the time range of this speech?
Okay. Toastmaster Asmaa, Toastmaster Iman Kanzo, the time limit is from 5 minutes to 7 minutes. After 5 minutes, I show green card. After 6 minutes, I show yellow card. After 7 minutes, I show red card with 30 seconds grace period. Good luck, Toastmaster Iman.
Thank you. Now, our first speaker and the only speaker for tonight's meeting is Toastmaster Iman Kanzo. Her speech title is A Phoenix by Birth. Toastmaster Iman, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Would you please pin the timer?
I'm going to use a PowerPoint presentation, so it's okay. I'll be aware of the time.
Yeah, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. You can all see the presentation, right?
Yes, we do.
A few days back, I had an interview for an English teaching job. As I answered the first question by my first interviewer, I mentioned the phrase that says, English is like the dollar. The second interviewer noted my statement down, and it came to her head to ask me an intriguing idea. How can English be globalized, not only in classes, but in everyone's outside life? Toastmaster of the day, my dear Anglo-Arab members, and honored guests, a very educational evening for you. You will now be introduced to a series of questions. If you find yourself fitting to the question, open your mic and say, I do. How many of you here use English in your daily lives, even if just one word? I do.
I do.
I do. I do.
Right. That's a huge roar of I do's, and I can still hear it echo. Then let's narrow down the questions a little bit more. How many of you use English equally, not more nor less, as you use Arabic? If you fit, say I do.
I do.
The I do's are minimized.
Yeah.
All right. Then let's narrow down even more the questions. How many of you use English more than you use Arabic? I do.
I do.
I do.
And the English speakers now are accountable. But the real question is, am I asking the right questions? Because the external use of English is usually connected to the context of the speaker. For example, I am an English teacher, which positions me to use English more than any other language. Which is why we are going to hit another round of questions. And if you find yourself fitting the question, open your mic and say, I do. How many of you here speak in English? I do.
I do.
I do. I do.
I do.
All right.
I do.
I do.
We do.
How many of you then think in English?
I do.
I do.
All right, things are now getting narrowed down. Now let's ask the most narrowed down question in this series. How many of you dream in English? I do.
I do.
I do.
All right, see, we are getting now minimized I do's. For those who dream in English, take it as a positive sign because according to a Canadian study that was held in the 1980s, dreaming in a second language is another way of learning and enhancing fluency in the language. In other words, once you start dreaming in English, know that English is no longer a part of your life. Instead, you are a part of English. This brings us to what is provided here in Anglo-Arab Toastmasters. After my speech, we will be a part of something called an educational workshop. And as Sorensen says, you will not experience personal growth if you fear taking chances. Because of this, I welcome you to my plan of developing our educational workshop sessions. And with your support, commitment, and help, the vision, mission, and goal will be met. The vision of this project is to have English globalized in every aspect of our lives. And for that, there are 3 different goals that are going to be met. The short-term goals are to provide our members the opportunity to learn language in different contexts. These include conversational English in workplace, home, hospital, malls, and more. Simultaneously, members will also widen their vocabulary, their speaking, reading, and listening skills. The midterm goals of the project are to provide members the opportunity to be well trained and adapted to the educational workshops so that they start presenting them. Simultaneously, these members will be promoted by the club for their accomplishments as well as their contributions. The long-term goals of this project are to provide the members the opportunity to learn how communities work through English. And these include how English teaching approaches in the house should be made and how English communication can actually result in either positive or negative influences. And of course, the list would go on. This will result in the awareness of the speaker and how the community works through the language, not only the language in the community. Remember, these goals are all for your benefit as members of our educational program. Yesterday, you might have been a guest or a member. Today, you are here listening and you are here taking part of our educational program. But tomorrow, you will be the one who is presenting these workshops and we will be the one who are benefiting from your knowledge. And as Mike Dicta says, success is about taking advantage of the opportunity. And with Anglo-Arab Toastmaster educational workshops, you will own the dollar because you are a phoenix by birth. Thank you all, and back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. Brilliant presentation, Toastmaster Iman. Thank you. Our timer, would you please give us 1 minute for feedback?
Okay.
I invite all our guests and members to give their feedback to Toastmaster Iman. Either privately or on the chat box.
Time off.
Thank you so much. Would you please present your report regarding the time limit of Toastmaster Iman's speech?
Toastmaster.
How many minutes? Yeah.
Toastmaster Iman, 6 minutes and 6 minutes and 57 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, we will move to our second amazing segment or round in this meeting, which is table topic session. And it will be introduced by very talented lady, a very committed Toastmaster in Toastmaster community. Please help me welcome Toastmaster Fatma Dashti, our table topic master for tonight's meeting.
Thank you so much, dear Madam Toastmaster. I'm audible.
Yes,
Am I audible?
you are audible and visible.
Perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, because since I changed my hearing, I use my AirPods. Okay. Greetings, Madam Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. I'm very honored to be with you today as table topic masters. Please, I would like to have a share screen if possible. Yeah, perfect. I have share screen. Wow, what do we have here? I think we have Pinocchio with us. What do you think? He's playing with us. Well, he's today our Toastmaster of the day for the table topic. Maybe he's gonna be the table topic master with you all. It's a new beginning, and we are all having new beginning with our life. We every day wake up in the morning and we are starting a new day. So we are being reborn again. As we all know, Pinocchio has a new beginning in his life when he was telling the truth about himself. So whenever you are gonna tell the truth with us tonight, his nose will get shorter and shorter and shorter, and we will bring him to life. Of course, you will be having a new beginning with you. For table topics, maybe some of you will ask what is table topics for our guests here. Let me help you. What is table topics? The purpose of the table topics is to facilitate table topics where guests and members will have the opportunity to participate in impromptu speaking. Of course, I will introduce a topic and call on speakers. And of course, I will need the help from the moderator with this. Then the speaker will give it 2 minutes to speak on the subject. And for that, I would like to ask our timer, DTM Mahmoud Hassan. Please, could you explain the time for the table topic session here for the table topic speech?
Thank you, Master Fatma. Hey. Time for all participants. The time limit for is from 1 minute to 2 minutes. After 1 minute, I show green card. After 2 minutes, after minute and a half, I show yellow card. After 2 minutes, I show red card with 30 seconds grace period.
Thank you so much, our great timer, DTM Mahmoud. Why we go and we use impromptu speaking in our Toastmaster meeting. Of course, we can use it in our daily life, because once you hear the topic with me here, you will listen carefully, and then you will have a fast thinking, then you will go ahead and give us an impromptu speech. This is why we have an impromptu speaking. For that, please, I would like you all to be true in your answers and honest as much as you can. It's a new beginning, a new life. And for that, I would like to ask our moderator, can we have the first participant with us, please? Because I have a share screen, I cannot see the whole names in here. How about our guest? What do you like? Who will start with me, our guest? How about Latifa? Latifa Adil, would you like to share with me, please? Participate. Okay. Okay, I will take one of our Toastmasters here. And so we will show them, then we'll take our guest. Please, who will share with me, participate with me? Come on, guys. It's a new beginning. We are gonna have a reborn start. Oh my God. I'll pick names. Okay, Iman. Toastmaster Iman, how about you?
There is DTM Wafaa. She is raising her hand.
Okay, cannot see. I'm sorry. DTM Wafaa. Okay, unmute yourself. Unmute.
Okay.
How are you today, DTM Wafaa?
I'm super great.
Let's have a challenge with ourselves. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, it's over to you if you would like to speak in Arabic and English. Of course, I would like to hear you to speak in Arabic, but of course, I know you will speak in English. This is the topic for you. What would you do to overcome your self-limiting beliefs because you are gonna have a new beginning? Would you like me to stop sharing the screen, or I just keep it and you have these nice videos with you here? What would you do to overcome your self-limiting beliefs?
Okay. فيك توقفي الشيرينج screen.
Don't forget to pin the timer, please.
Yeah, I can see the timer. تحدي لإلي أنا رح أحكي بالعربي، فإن شاء الله الكلمات ما تخونني، لأنه as إيمان said إنه نحن بنفكر بالإنجليزي. شو فينا نعمل شو فيني أعمل لأتغلب على المعتقدات اللي بتحدني. على فكرة بشهر أكتوبر الماضي أنا أخذت دورة بيسموها NLP practitioner، وكان هدف أخذي هالدورة أنها تساعدني بالكوتشنج لأنه أنا certified coach. هيدي الدورة علمتني كتير تقنيات منشان نقدر نفتح هيدي المعتقدات الخاطئة واللي بتتكون عبر الزمن وعبر الخبرات وعبر المطبات اللي بنوقع فيها، بتكون عنا هيدي المعتقدات اللي بتحد من طموحنا. الحل الأول إن نعترف بهيدي المعتقد الخاطئ اللي عم بيحد من طموحي. مثلا أنا ما بقدر بضعف، هيدا معتقد خاطئ لأنه ما في حدا ما بيقدر يضعف لو حط براسه هيدا الشيء. أو أنا ما حقدر أحكي بالعربي لأنه تعلمت بالإنجليزي وكان كل الإنجليش educated من أول ما طلعت، كمان هيدا معتقد خطأ. تحد أول شيء إن نحن نعترف إنه هيدا معتقد خطأ، نعترف إنه it's a frame، هو أنا حاطة حالي بهيدا القوقعة أو بهالصدى في هيدي وعم حد من طموحات. هي شغلة. الشغلة الثانية إني أعمل أشياء حتى لو ما كانت مثل الستاندرد اللي أنا أو المستوى اللي أنا بدي إياه. جرب مثلا إذا أنا ما بقدر بضعف، شوف شو فيني أعمل أشياء تخليني أقرب لهدفي. حط أهداف ثابتة وأهداف واضحة. الشغلة الثالثة اللي أنا كمان تعلمتها غير التقنيات اللي لها خطوات مختلفة تماما، الشغلة الثالثة إنه لازم يكون في معك حدا، يعني صديق، حدا يدعمك، حدا يشاركك، لأنه هيدا الصديق اللي لما بتوقعي يشدك. هودي هن 3 خطوات اللي ممكن حد فيهم من أي شيء يعوقني. عودة إليك.
Thank you so much, Ditya and Wafaa. I believe that Pinocchio, his nose is starting to get shorter now because you were honest about yourself and you taught us something we learned all from. We have a new beginning. It's time to challenge ourselves. Never stop challenging yourself. You have unlimited gifts, unlimited options, unlimited things you can do. You are a power inside yourself. Now, with our second participant, who's gonna be? It's gonna be like this, or I'll pick by myself. Okay. How about Qutayba Yusuf? Qutayba, please, please, please unmute yourself and help Pinocchio here. Qutayba, it's easy, believe me, you can speak in both languages. Qutayba? Okay, Amer? Amer,
there is Khalid, he's also raising his hand.
Yeah, where is? Yeah, okay, Khalid, please unmute yourself.
السلام عليكم. Thank you all. طبعا ما ادري اذا عربي ولا انجليزي فانتوا كيفكم على حسب.
It's up to you. الاختيار لك. انت تحب تتحدى نفسك تتكلم بالانجليزي اذا كنت انت متحدث عربي او تتكلم بالعربي اذا كنت تحب. الاختيار لك. المهم انك تتجرأ وتتحدى وتوقف قدام الشاشه الالكترونيه وتتكلم معنا. الشاشه واضحه قدامك خالد؟ النجاح.
أيوة.
كلنا نسعى الى النجاح في حياتنا وكل واحد بالنسبه لنا عنده منظور معين للنجاح. المهم ان احنا نوصل الى محطه النجاح. يا ترى يا خالد شلون يكون النجاح معاك؟ شنو شعور النجاح لما توصل للنجاح ويصفق لك الجمهور، يصفق لك الكل؟ عطني شعورك يا خالد والمنصه لك، ولا تنسى تثبت التايمر معك دقيقتين. جاهز يا خالد؟
نعم سامعك، دقيقة بس. وبصراحة أقدر أجاوب على الاثنين، فأنتوا كيفكم؟ تبون عربي ولا إنجليزي؟
القرار لك، أنت صاحب المنصة الحين.
Okay, I'll go for English. So أحسن أفضل شوي.
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, what the meaning of success? Success is something that's really amazing that any one of us wants to be a winner. Maybe in Toastmasters, like public speaking, gonna be a champion speaker, or maybe first place in a meeting or contest or something like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmaster of the day, fellow members and guests, good evening. So success is the first step that each one of us dream to be and dream to reach. But what the meaning of success? You will never know the meaning of success until you try how to fail, how to fall down, and try to lose many times. So you can know how to learn from your mistakes. So you can train yourself, you can develop yourself, you're gonna know your weaknesses and you're gonna work on them. So you're gonna reach the success. If you reach the success level since the first time, you will never ever feel the meaning or the true meaning of success. You're gonna say, I succeeded, so I'm a successful person, or I succeeded. No, if you failed many times, you will know the true meaning of success. Like Toastmasters, many members in Toastmasters at the first meeting, when they lose the first speech for them and they are not in first place, they quit the meetings, they quit the club. And that's something which is really bad, and it's a big mistake in their rights they are doing. Why? Because they never ever know what the meaning of success, because they don't know even the meaning of failure. Once you know what the failure is, you will know what the success is, and you will be a successful person. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Khalid. Of course, we learned from you. You don't reach success unless you fail many times. This is how you will learn your lesson. Every day we have successful day life. And I believe Pinocchio would like to thank you for this tip. And his nose getting shorter and shorter. And now with our third participant, please make me happy and participate with me. It's easy topics. It's not hard. Okay, how about Ahmed? Ahmed,
Yes.
I keep looking at your picture and I just see there is one person is in front of me looking at his phone. And I would like to hear would you participate with us? You are ready?
Do you like it? Or should I change it?
Yeah, it's nice. No, it's
Okay.
up to you. It's your picture.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good.
How about this topic now? Let's see what we have. Oh, what a lovely smile. Do you like to smile? I can see your picture. You are smiling.
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot.
Ahmed, it's up to you if you would like to speak in English or Arab. Okay. Would you like to speak in English?
I will go for Arabic. I will. I wish to try it for my first time.
Okay. ماشي. أحمد، لو كان بإمكانك إنك تحصل على كل اللي تحبه وتبيه في هالدنيا، كل شيء عندك، ولكن شفت الابتسامة الحلوة عند البنوتة الصغيرة، وشفت الابتسامة الحلوة اللي موجودة عند الشخص اللطيف، يا ترى شنو اللي يرسم الابتسامة على وجه أحمد؟ المنصة الإلكترونية لك، بليز تذكر إنك تثبت شاشة النقاط. شنو اللي يرسم الابتسامة على وجه أحمد؟ حتى لو ملكت كل شيء.
Okay. مساء الخير للجميع. طبعا أنا التوستماستر أحمد. السؤال يقول إن لو تقدر تحصل على كل شيء، شنو اللي يقدر يرسم ابتسامة على وجهك؟ طبعا شنو فائدة إذا عندنا كل شيء بهذه الحياة متوفر لنا وما نقدر نبتسم؟ شنو فائدة الفلوس، السلطة، القوة، الجاه، وانت ما تقدر تبتسم؟ هذه الأشياء أنا أفضل أن أسخرها على أساس أن أبتسم، لكن شلون لما أخلي الناس الثانية تبتسم؟ شنو الفائدة ابتسامتي وأنا ما أقدر أشوفها؟ فالطريقة الوحيدة إذا عندي أنا كل هذه الأشياء، فلوس، سلطة، جاه، قوة، أيا كان، أحب وأفضل أن أسخر هذه الأشياء على أساس أن أساعد فيها غيري، أخليهم يبتسمون، على أساس أن أنا أقدر أبتسم، على أساس أن أصل للمعنى الحقيقي للابتسامة وللسعادة. الحمد لله أنا طول حياتي وهذا الشيء مبدئي بالحياة، أن أساعد غيري، أن أخلي الناس تعيش اللي أنا قاعد أعيشه، حتى لو أنا كان عندي شوي، أحس أن اللي أنا بحياتي أي شيء رب العالمين معطيني إياه ما أحتكره كلي أنا، لا، هذا للجميع، أعتبره هذا الشيء للجميع أقدر أساعد فيه. الأولوية نعم لي، مثلا كان فلوس ولا سيارة ولا أي شيء، أعطي الأولوية لنفسي، لكن أنا إذا كان في أحد له بحاجة هذا الشيء أكثر مني راح أقدمه له على أساس إنه يبتسم وأنا أقدر أبتسم. وشكرا لكم.
شكرا أحمد على مشاركتك. جميل من عندنا أن إحنا نكون معطائين، مثل ما نحب الشيء لنا نحبه لغيرنا، وجميل جدا أن إحنا نحاول نرسم الابتسامة على وجوه الناس. طبعا الوقت أزف معنا. Of course the time has reached the end. I would like just to share with you the rest of my topics. If you would like, you can capture the screen and please feel happy to ask yourself this question: what would your 8 or 12 or even 17 years old self tell to you? Ask yourself this question. And also this one: what are possible solutions. What if it doesn't work out? What would you do? Ask yourself, there is nothing impossible. There is always something possible. And this one, I like it, of course. We all have our own superhero in our life. What if nothing changes? What would your superhero do? Don't stop and say, I cannot do it. You will have a new beginning and you will be reborn again. What will you do to overcome your self-limiting beliefs? We are all able to do everything. And with this, Pinocchio would like to say to all of you, thank you so much. His nose became normal and he is being reborn and he's gonna be a real boy now and his father is happy as much I'm happy with you, all of you. Thank you all and over to you, our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Asmaa.
Thank you so much for such interesting and amazing session, table topic master. Now we have an educational workshop, and this will be our third segment or round for tonight's meeting. This workshop will be conducted by Professor Mr. Amer.
Toastmaster Asmaa.
No, yes. Yeah, okay, sorry. Sorry.
بس الوقت والتصويت على أفضل خطيب مرتكب.
Sorry, I'm sorry. Please, our timer, would you please present your report?
All participants in time. أقولهم كلهم واحد ولا خلاص؟
Yeah,
okay. Okay. DTM Wafaa Salman, 2 minutes and 10 seconds. أنا مش عارف، معلش مش عارف الأسماء اللي بعد كده إيه، بس أنا عندي الوقت.
خالد and أحمد.
Toastmaster Khalid. Okay. Toastmaster Khalid, 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Toastmaster Ahmed, 1 minute and 54 seconds.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I invite all members and guests to participate in the polling and to choose the best table topic speaker.
Time of Toastmaster Asmaa.
Yeah, thank you. We will find out who is the best speaker at the end of the meeting. Thank you so much. Now we will move to our third and exciting segment for tonight's meeting, which is educational workshop that will be conducted by Professor Mr. Amer. Mr. Amer, are you ready?
I sure hope so.
The floor is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asmaa Al-Enezi. Good evening, DTM Al-Kakumra. Good evening, meeting president. And good evening to all the honorable guests and members of the Anglo-Arab Club. It's always a pleasure and an honor to be with you. But unfortunately, it's always baffling and perplexing to think about something new to introduce to you in this, let's say, a dear club to me, because it's one of my favorite activities all the time, to be with you. And if you allow me, I'd like to start with a very short story that may prepare the ground for our session tonight. That started maybe, I don't remember the years, but it's a long time ago. When I was maybe at school, I liked to watch English or American series and movies. And one time I was watching one of the favorite series called A Little House on the Prairie. It's an American series about the American Western. And one of the sentences said by one of the actors was, "Take him to jail." Take him to jail. It was a simple sentence referring to one of the criminals arrested in a raid or something like that. And he was caught, and one of the actors said, "Take him to jail." And the translator wrote it on the screen, "خذوه إلى السيد jail." And it was so funny for me. It's very simple, but a very huge mistake. And that attracted my attention to something which made me a professional translator later on. That is not to surrender or not to give up to the first impressions or the first meaning that comes to mind when you read or watch a movie or read a sentence or something like that. During my journey as a translator in Kuwait TV, I was once translating a movie, and in one of the scenes, the hero says to the actress before him, "There is mud in your eyes." Again, the sentence was, "There is mud in your eyes." It was very baffling indeed. So what does it mean, "there is mud in your eyes"? In Arabic, it means يوجد طين في عينك. That's very unusual and very strange indeed. So checking the dictionaries, back then there was no internet, by the way. It was only dictionaries and reference books, big reference books. So checking the old dictionaries, I found the meaning of this phrase, "there is mud in your eyes." It's just like cheers. Cheers. في صحتك. It was an old phrase used in the 1930s and 40s, by the way. And this leads us to the main topic of today's session, which is the meanings of some of the sentences or phrases or expressions we might meet in our daily life. Okay? And now, if you allow me to share the screen, I'll show you something simple I prepared for you, please. Can I share the screen? Okay. Now, let's go to, where is that exactly? Just a moment, please, because I don't know how to, I'm trying to show you the presentation. Right, so you can see it now?
Yes.
All right, so Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Today's session is about expressions and idioms to think about. It's something I thought it would be useful, and let's take a look at this. Sometimes you can find the same idiom or the same expression in your own language, in your native language, and in English, and many other languages, by the way. So looking for an idiom in a haystack. So we have almost the same meaning in Arabic. Will you be kind enough to tell me the meaning in Arabic, please? If you...
البحث عن إبرة في كومة قش.
That's exactly the meaning. البحث عن إبرة في كومة قش. It's the same meaning in English and in Arabic. Okay, so it's clear. Now, to cry over the spilled milk is another example here. So what do you think this means? It's almost the same in Arabic and in English. So, any volunteers to tell me the meaning of this proverb or this idiom? Someone else?
البكاء على اللبن المسكوب.
البكاء على اللبن المسكوب, which means to regret something, أو الندم على شيء, something we have done. Okay, now it's almost the same. Now, a goose that lays golden eggs, it's almost the same in English and Arabic, which is, it's in English, it's just a little bit different in Arabic when you say a chicken. It's not a goose, it's chicken.
Yes.
It's a...
الدجاجة التي تبيض ذهبا.
That's good. So this means something that gives you easy income or easy profits. So simple, it's almost the same. Okay, the straw that broke the camel's back. It's also the same in Arabic and English. Mr. Mahmoud Hassan, I know you speak English well, so will you help me with this? The straw هي القشة. What? قشة. What did the قشة do? The camel, there is something in common between the camel and the قشة. الجمل أو البعير.
We have Khalid, he raised his hand.
Okay, yes.
بالعربي
Yes, Mr. Khalid. Yes, go ahead, please.
هي القشة التي قصمت ظهر البعير أو كسرت ظهر البعير.
That's correct. That's right. Thank you very much. So it's almost the same. It's almost the same in Arabic and English. Okay. So far, we have idioms that have the same meanings in both English and Arabic. Now, what about these ones? Take a guess before you answer the question. Okay. Now, a piece of cake is very simple. People who watch movies know this idiom or this expression, a piece of cake. So it's very, so this describes, yes, Mr. Khalid again?
القشة التي قصمت ظهر البعير, صح?
Okay, that was the one before, but now we move to another one, which is a piece of cake. When you say, oh, this is a piece of cake.
يعني مثل idiom أو مثال يدل على إنه شيء سهل.
It's very easy. So it's سهل جدا. It's a piece of cake. Okay, thank you. Another one, when you say, cut him some slack, to cut somebody some slack, cut him some slack. So it's a little bit difficult, but it's also common for people who watch movies. So what do you think this means? Have you ever heard this idiom? Who heard that sentence before? Anyone? Okay, this expression means to give someone a break. Give him a break. Give him a chance. Take it easy on him, or on her, whatever. Okay? Cut her some slack or cut him some slack is to take it easy on the person. Okay? Now, call it a day. Okay, so let's call it a day. This will be said in the end of this session. Let's call it a day. So that means, what do you think? Have you heard this sentence before?
Stop or finish.
Stop or finish. Okay, let's consider this done. It's done, it's complete. Let's call it a day. It's over. Okay. For example, when we finish this session, we will, okay, let's call it a day. It's over. Now, we have some a little bit strange idioms which you need to answer this question for. Have you ever heard these? Think before you speak, okay? Just think. Cutting the corners. Now, back to the clear. When something is clear, be careful. It may be misleading. So, cutting the corner, the literal meaning, to the letter, it means to cut the corner of something, a piece of paper, for example. Okay, you cut the corner of a piece of paper, but it has something different in meaning. It has a totally different meaning. So, have you heard this idiom before? What do you think? Take a guess. Okay, let me give you an explanation or a little bit of elaboration here. When you have a factory, for example, producing anything, and the owner of the factory says, okay, let's cut the corners. We don't need to pay much. Let's cut the corners. So what do you think this means?
Lower the cost or something like that.
That's correct. To cut the corners is doing something poorly to save the costs or time. So let's cut the corners. Thank you very much. I didn't get your nice name, Mr.
Ahmed Hamid.
Ahmed Hamid. Okay, very nice. And thank you again. Now, break a leg. This is another idiom heard in the movies too. Okay, have you ever heard of it? When you say to someone, break a leg, it might sound a little bit weird or unacceptable, but the smile on Asma's face says that she knows the meaning. Yeah. So enlighten us, please.
Yeah, it's when you impress someone.
When you
impress someone.
Impress someone. Okay, that's a little bit close, but I think there is another meaning which is more accurate and more to the point. Miss Latifa.
Break a leg basically means good luck.
Good luck.
It's wishing
Thank you.
someone good luck.
Okay, so it's always used or usually used in theaters. Okay, when an actor is going to the stage, we say break a leg, wishing them good luck. Okay, thank you, Miss Latifa. And now it's good luck indeed. Okay, good luck, Miss Asmaa. And the next one, kick the bucket. Oh, this one is a little bit confusing. Of course, we know the kick and we know the bucket. So, but what does it mean when you say, oh, my uncle kicked the bucket? What do you think?
I think it's died.
Yes, it's to die. Okay, to die is a little bit. Okay, go back again to the sentence. It's a little bit strange, but it's correct. To die. Okay, now take a look at this one. Okay, once again, when you say my grandfather bought the farm, the first thing you would say is congratulations. You bought a farm. Your grandfather bought the farm, so that's a good thing. But is it really good? It isn't. By all means, it is not a good thing. when my grandfather bought the farm, he died. Oops. So you cannot congratulate someone on his grandfather's death. Okay. Now look at this one. Mom's the word, and this is a little bit strange, so I won't take any long time with it. So let's move to the meaning of this word. It's I'll not speak of this or about this. Now again, mom's the word. I will not speak about that. It's let's forget it. Now go to the next one. Tongue in cheek. It's a little bit strange. Okay, so it's not common to know this word or this phrase. It's a little bit strange, but so I won't waste your time. I'll give you the meaning directly. It's not serious. It's something not serious. Okay, I'm making a joke. Now this is a good one. An arm and a leg. When you say this journey cost me an arm and a leg.
Very expensive.
It's a very expensive journey. Thank you. An excessively high price. A cruise that costs an arm and leg. Thank you very much. Now look at this one. If you will pardon my French. French is a little bit referring to F words, usually Miss Reem. Reem El-Fayhan has just raised her hand. What do you think? If you will pardon my French, what do you think this means?
Means sorry.
It means, yes, it's I'm sorry. Pardon my French or excuse my French is an apology for using bad words. Okay, thank you very much. Now, when pigs fly, this is, we are not familiar with pigs because we don't deal with them, but it's okay. Mr. Ahmed, what do you think?
Never happened, or yeah,
yes,
about it.
Forget about it. It never happens because, of course, pigs cannot fly. Okay, so it's something funny said to express the impossible. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed. Now, more holes than a Swiss cheese. When you have this expression in a sentence, like, for example, this plan or scheme has more holes than a Swiss cheese. What do you think this is? I think some of you might guess the meaning. Yes. Toastmaster Iman. Yes, please.
Yes, it means to have so many problems.
So many problems. Okay, a lot of problems, a lot of defects. Okay, thank you very much. Now, hold your horses. Okay, this one is common. Hold your horses. Oh, good. Reem again, and Ahmed and Latifa raised their hands. So which one of you will help us here? Let's take Reem, for example. Yes, Reem. What do you think? Hey, hold your horses.
Yes, we mean you just wait or take a breath.
Yes, wait, take a break, not to be in a rush, okay? Stop, think, okay? Now, look at the sentence in red here. Now, after the yellow sentence, we have a red one. Think of a similar expression. Have you ever heard of a similar expression to hold your horses? It starts with this, hold your what? It's the same meaning in another phrase. Hold your what? Any guesses? I think it's a little bit difficult, but Mr. Ahmed, have you heard about that? Hold your what?
Yeah, I heard about it, and I think there is a lot of examples for it. But I have only one that I can't say it. I'm sorry, I have just only one.
No, it's okay. It's for the sake of education, okay? So go ahead. I have it written on the screen, and you will see it in a moment, okay? So go ahead, say it. Don't worry.
No, I will not. Sorry.
It's okay. It's by the way, it's not a bad word.
I mean, yeah, I think yes. No, I have another word.
Okay, no, it's okay. Now, when you say, let's go back to the next, the previous one, hold your horses, and this was the question. Another expression, hold your
breath.
Hold your breath.
Yeah.
Hold your breath. It's to expect something or to wait for something to happen.
Okay.
But this is, I'm sorry, it's hold your pants. Is this the one, Ahmed? Is this the one you had in mind?
Similar to.
It's similar to. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think I've taken a lot of your time, but I really enjoyed every moment of it. I'd like to thank you all for being with us today. Thank you, everyone. And I hope to see you again. Thank you again, and goodbye.
Thank you so much, Professor Mr. Imad. Thank you so much for this very enjoyable
Thank you very much.
session. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now we will move to our last session for tonight's meeting, which is evaluation session. And it will be conducted by our general evaluator, DTM Wafaa Salman. DTM Wafaa Salman, the floor is yours. DTM Wafaa, are you there?
Yes, I am here. Okay, but I'm just searching for the agenda. So in this section, we will evaluate the meeting from the beginning till the end. But before starting evaluating the meeting, let's hear from the speech evaluator. I will ask the timer, please, can you tell me the timing for the speech evaluator? Yes.
اوكي انا صوتي مسموع كده يا جماعه ولا؟
Yes.
I'm sorry. DTM Fatma, the time limit from 2 minutes to 3 minutes. After 2 minutes, I show a green card. After 2 minutes and a half, I show yellow card. After 3 minutes, I show red card with 30 seconds grace period.
Okay. So help me welcome our speech evaluator, DTM Dr. Fatma Abdu, evaluating the speech of Imam.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, General Evaluator, and honored guests. And of course, a special good evening to my target speaker, Toastmaster Iman Kanzo. Success is about taking advantage of opportunity. This is how Toastmaster Iman Kanzo ended her presentation. And I do believe in each and every single word in that quote that she ended up her presentation with. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Iman, for this really inspiring presentation. And as any speech, there are three main things that we need to focus on. At the beginning, I will speak about the points of strength, which are plenty in your presentation. And then I will speak about some recommendations that will take your presentation or your speech to the higher level. And then at the end, I will sum it up all, and I wish you all the best. First of all, you have used this presentation. It was really simple, readable, and to the point, which helped you a lot to achieve the objectives of your speech. Good. The second point, your voice has really, you have voice modulation. You speak in a very simple way. Your language were very simple, very understood to every and each one in the room. You used some quotes just to enhance your speech. You also went in a very smooth and gradual way. You started with a very catchy introduction. You spoke about your goals, about the interview you have in the past, and how you smartly joined or linked that interview to the presentation or the topic itself. Congratulations, Toastmaster Iman. You also showed us the three goals that you have set to your plan: the short-term goals, the midterm goals, and the long-term goals, which reflected and indicated that you have a very systematic way of thinking and you know what you are doing. Perfect, awesome. But in any speech, we need some areas to improve and to work upon, even to challenge ourselves in order to go to the extra mile. The few things are simply, first of all, your main objectives is to show or demonstrate your skills as a speaker and as a leader. You have shown us how you are a very professional speaker, but we need to know how are you going to plan and implement your plan as a leader. So we need a clear vision. Your vision was a little bit vague, and it's very wide. So we that you need to give us the procedures or the process itself. How did you start? You need to form your committee, your guidance committee. Who will plan, or how can you implement this? Who are the members who are going to help you to implement that each and every step of this plan? All in all, I really liked your plan, but we need to work together again on that plan in order to be more specific, in order to help you achieve your goals. Thank you so much, and wish you all the best, inshallah, in your DTM project. And at the end, you will achieve, of course, that pinnacle of Toastmaster. Thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, DTM Fatma Abdu. And I second your words. Iman's speech was missing the action plan and the team. That's very important. Who will do what? And the committee will help Iman in implementing that vision, which is, as we said, it's vague. And wish you best of luck, but I love the idea and I'm for it. Now, can I hear from the timer how the evaluator timing went, and in general, the sessions?
DTM Fatma Abdu, 3 minutes and 53 seconds.
That's oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, timer. And now let me hear from the grammarian and accounter, DTM Sahar, our VP Education. Please.
Assalamu alaikum. As the grammarian for today, I had many quotes and many beautiful words of you all. Like DTM Alka told us, let's have fun in our meeting. And the captain of the meeting is Toastmasters Asmaa Al-Enezi, our Toastmaster of the day. DTM Fatma Abdu said, systematic way of thinking. How beautiful this word was. And congratulations, Toastmasters Iman. Toastmasters Iman Kanzo said, your benefits in Anglo-Arab Toastmaster Club, that you will be the one who represent these workshops. Thank you, Toastmasters Iman, for that. And Toastmaster Fatma Dashti just said that table topic session is the way to make you listen, fast thinking, and impromptu. DTM وفاء سلمان, الحل أن نعترف بالمعتقد الخاطئ الذي يحد من طموح. Thank you, Toastmaster وفاء سلمان. فعلا شجعتينا جدا إن احنا نخرج من معتقداتنا الخاطئة وعلشان نطور من أنفسنا ونحقق طموحاتنا. Our guest, Khaled, if you failed many times, you will know the meaning of success. That's right. And Toastmasters Ahmed Hamid, إذا عندي فلوس سلطة وجاه هذا غير مهم، المهم إني أساعد الآخرين. Also, Toastmaster Ahmed, forget about it. Hey, hold your horses. Toastmaster, our teacher, Amer, my French, and wait and think again. Toastmasters Reem also. That was all my grammarian goal, and our counters, there were no any in the meeting. Thank you, and back to our general evaluator.
Thank you so much, grammarian, and I like how you put the good and the area of improvement in the same sentence. I loved it. Now, I want to give my feedback overall about the meeting. First of all, the meeting started a couple of minutes late. It's fine. You started greeting the guests in the beginning, so I felt that there is people welcoming each other, though not all people entered from the beginning. The Surgeon at Arms, I love the way that the mission is read in English and in Arabic, and it was smoothly done with the repetition of all members in Arabic and in English. President introduced all guests. Some they came late, so maybe at the end of the meeting you will introduce them, and it was smoothly done. Speech was amazing, and the presentation was clear. The evaluator give adequate evaluation, and definitely written, it will be more ideas for you, Iman. Table topics and Pinocchio, wow, I loved it. You send me back to our childhood, and I love the story. I love Pinocchio. I don't love lying, and what I love about the quotes that they are in Arabic and in English, and the speaker decides which language he wants to challenge himself in. I love that, and this is good. Like, I challenge myself in Arabic, though I'm having several grammatical mistakes, but it's a challenge. So I love that. Thank you very much. Now, the ice on the cake was the educational session, I can say. And let's give Professor Ahmad a big round of applause. And thank you very much for the lovely presentation. The presentation was smoothly going with the intro in the beginning and then with the presentation to the point with not lots of things. And the engagement was from all. And the goal out of it is to tell everything in both languages are the same. It's just the way we express it and the way we say it. And here it's easier for the Arab people to know that we can say what are the proverbs or idioms in English. We can say them in Arabic and in the both ways. So I want to thank you for that amazing presentation. And idioms itself is a learning, big learning for us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So I loved the meeting. The meeting was amazing. We need to go back to the timing. And when we say that a section is taking much time, then it is allocated. Toastmaster of the day should ask the timer. And even we cut down the table topic. We cannot cut down the speaker, but we can cut down some areas. And by that, we will end on time. This is the technique of how to manage the timing in the meeting. And it needs practice, and nobody will be angry from you. The Toastmaster of the day is the captain of the ship when he will take the control until he give it to the president. So everything is happening in the meeting under the captain, not under the president, because you are the chair. When you give the president, then the president is the chair. So take care of the timing so we can go by the agenda. And if some areas needs more time, then you can ask one of the members to raise a motion to extend the meeting. So we will be aware that we are respecting time and we are respecting others' timing as well. I love the meeting and I'm enjoying, I'm learning, and I like having so more guests, and I hope that these guests will be members, so our club will be rich with speaking Arabic and English speakers. By that, I will give the control back to the Toastmaster of the day to end his session. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, DTM Wafaa. Thank you. Now, I think we don't have much time, so that I will return the control of the meeting to our amazing President, DTM Alka Komra.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Amazing job done, Toastmaster Asmaa. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you also to our general evaluator, table topics master, and all other role players for a great meeting today. I really love the energy in the meeting. Now for the business session, I have two very important tasks today. One is, as you are seeing our backgrounds for the guests to understand why we have this kind of a background. We have it because we have amongst us two wonderful members who have brought laurels to the club. They have won in the speech contests, and they have been winners in the Arabic speech contest. DTM Fatma Abdu and DTM Mahmoud Hassan. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Thank you, Toastmaster DTM Alka. Thank you.
So we are really honored and we are really very proud of you both. Besides this, we also have our
DTM Alka.
Yes.
DTM Alka, can I share screen for this occasion, please?
Because I'm in a, we'll do it a little later. Can we do it a little later? Because there are some members who want to leave and I have to do something before they leave. So we also have people who took roles in the DTAC, which is the District Toastmasters Annual Conference, where we have the district level contest, where DTM Fatma and DTM Mahmoud Hassan were the winners. We have Toastmaster Asmaa, DTM Sahar, Toastmaster Dashti, Fatma Dashti, who all were role players there. So we have this token of appreciation for all of you, a small token from your club. Let's give them a big round of applause. So thank you, and Toastmaster Asmaa will do whatever you want a little later, because my second task, which is very important, is to welcome the guests. I have this list from Toastmaster Iman of our wonderful guests today who actually want to join the club. So what we will do is, we are so grateful and happy to have you with us. So I have around 10 names here, but I see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them in the room right now. So we will right now go ahead with the membership process for these 7 members. For the other 3, we'll do it via the WhatsApp later. So we have Ahmed, we have Janani, we have Khalid, we have Kuteba, we have Latifa, we have Reem, and we have Suleiman. So we have these 7 guests who are keen to become members of our club. Can I confirm with you that you are all willing to be members of this club? Just raise your hand, thumb, whatever you like. Three, 4, 5, 6. Latifa, we are waiting for you. Great. So all 7 of them said yes. So the process, how it will go is, we'll send these 7 members to the breakout room to get familiar with each other. And I'll also invite our Professor Imad to go into the breakout room with them, give them a little of your mind to them. You can tell each other jokes, 1 joke each, and we'll hear from you the best joke when you come back to the main room. So we'll need to consult our current members about your membership. So is that okay? I'll just send you the invite, all 8 of you, to join the breakout room. And we'll hear your jokes after you're back here. So did you receive an invite? Okay, so we have Reem and Janani, please go to the breakout room. And we have Fatma also joining. So I'll send Fatma also to the breakout room.
Yes, I am here.
Yeah. Did you receive an invite to join the breakout room? Okay, so they have all left now. Now we are 8 of us who are members of this club. So on the list that we have are, you saw the members. We have Latifa, Jinane, Ahmed,
There's
Khalid.
a problem with
Sorry?
Fatma Hadi. She logged out. Fatma Hadi, she logged out and she is in the waiting room.
She's in the waiting room? Okay. So we'll send her.
I met her now.
Okay, we'll send her to the breakout room.
Maybe they are, instead of leaving the breakout room, maybe they are leaving the whole meeting. Maybe they don't know about it.
Fatma, can you please join the breakout room, not leave the meeting?
Inshallah, I will.
Okay. Do you have the invite for the breakout room?
No, I don't have the invite. Can you send it please for me?
I can't see the breakout rooms now. What happened? Okay, I'll put you in the waiting room for the minute. Please stay there for a few minutes and we'll bring her back. So we have now 7 members. What happened to our 8th member? Who left? DJ Mahmoud Hassan left. Huh? Anyway, so we have 7 members and we have Latifa, Janani, Ahmed, Khalid, Kuteba, Fatma, Hadi, Anwar. So we have these 7 members who, or 7 or 8 now, including Fatma, Hadi, we have 8 members who are willing to be members of the club. Does anyone have any objection to any of these members joining the club?
I don't have objection, but I want to ask to make, even if they are dual member, to make a proper orientation session for what's the vision of our club and what we are expecting from them, what they are expecting from us. So it could be not in the meeting, a session by itself. I highly recommend. So we will make sure that the guests, the members, the new members, and us are on the same page. And by that, we will understand how we will help them and how they can help us. And a membership survey, we can give them the membership so we will see what are their goals. And this is the VP education role. So I'm just a little bit afraid of losing. I don't want to lose members. I want members to be there. But if from the beginning they don't understand what's going on, we may lose them. So let's be clear with them what we are looking for, and then we are there to support and mutual support. I don't have an objection, but just I have this suggestion.
That's a very sane advice.
I would like to.
Yes, we have. That's a very sane advice, and yes,
just a minute, because the meeting is being.
Sorry, Fatma.
Because the meeting is being recorded. Would you like this to be within the recording?
Yeah, no problem.
We are uploading this to the YouTube.
No problem. Okay, we can actually delete this part, or even if it's there is no problem, I guess. What do you say, DTM Wafaa?
I'll post the recording for now. I'll post it
to follow. So that's a sane advice, DTM Wafaa, and we will surely have the orientation session and we'll have the membership survey. DTM Sahar will do the survey and we will see what are their goals and what are their required needs from the club. So does anyone else have anything to say? Yes, DTM Fatma.
Good evening, DTM Alka. The only thing, or the only my worry is that maybe some members, especially those who are dual members, may leave the club at the end of the semester. This is the only thing that I am afraid of. So I would like just to ask them to continue, because they are joining to learn. This is a mutual relationship between us and them. So let's encourage them all to learn and to continue the journey they are going to start, inshallah, starting from today. And that's all. If they are going to continue with the club, so the club will grow and will achieve all the goals.
True.
That's all.
So let's make the orientation session, let's make the survey, and let's make our next few months so qualitatively good that these members will not leave. If they're getting their goals from us, they will not leave. So let's make our meetings qualitatively stronger. So if that's, we have the approval, we have 7 members, which is majority of the club. So if we have everyone's approval, we will admit these members. Great. Can I see your raised hands? Wonderful. So now I'll bring them back and we'll congratulate them and accept them as our members. Thank you.
They are having jokes with professional teacher.
Yes.
I promise you I will.
So where is the breakout? How do I bring them back?
Thank you for the advice, and I promise you I will try.
You can close the breakout room.
Okay, close all, close. Okay.
I did.
You did. Okay. That's why I was thinking what happened. I was going to close.
I did.
Okay. Okay. So yes, Anwar was in the waiting room. Yes. Because Anwar and Fatma both were in the waiting room. And from the breakout room, we are getting 7 more members. So we have actually 9 who joined today, I guess. So welcome back. Now I can officially call you Toastmasters because we accept you very happily as our club members. Welcome back, Toastmaster Fatma Hadi, Toastmaster Anwar, Toastmaster Khalid, Toastmaster Ahmed, Toastmaster Kuteba, Toastmaster Reem, Toastmaster Latifa, Toastmaster Jinan, and Toastmaster Suleiman. So we have 9 new members. Thanks to Toastmaster Iman. Great, thank you very much. And our club is really rich today with all these new members. I hope you will all contribute to this club, actively take up roles and help this club grow along with your own growth, because that's the Toastmasters promise. We'll be adding you to our club group, and I'll be posting all the Toastmasters promises, and I'm expecting all my members to fulfill those promises, right? So congratulations to all of you, and I'm really happy for all of us. So Toastmaster Iman had to leave because she has a class. So thank you, Iman. You can leave now, and we will continue with our members the rest of the meeting. May I ask someone to raise a motion to increase the meeting timing by 15 minutes? Yes, DTM Fatma.
I, Toastmaster Fatma, a member in Anglo-Arab Toastmasters Club, raise a motion to extend the meeting for 15 minutes.
Is there anyone who can second that? Yes,
I'm Wafaa Salman, member of Anglo-Arab. I second the motion.
Great, thank you. So we will extend the meeting by 15 minutes, and now we will give our new members who were guests for this meeting. We will give them a guest certificate as our appreciation. Before that, I would like to give the floor to our Toastmaster Asmaa, who wanted to say something at one point of time, and I did not let her take the floor. Sorry about that. Please go ahead.
It's okay. Thank you so much. Our amazing, very beautiful president, DTM Alka. I want to congratulate all our champions and all our members today, including our new members. We have champions today. We have 2 amazing champions. And I would like to say thank you so much for making us very proud. Because of you, we are very happy today. And please accept our very simple gift that as a gratitude for you, because you make us very proud. Let me share screen. Sorry for that. I know you deserve more. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and please accept our very deep gratitude. And thank you again, and congratulations. Back to you, our amazing president. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asmaa. I'm sure our champions really appreciate what you are doing for them. A simple best wishes, a simple congratulations coming from the heart touches everyone. So keep shining, our champions, and I want all our members to go further and shine even more. Now I'll request our VPPR Toastmaster Fatma to please share the screen to show our guest certificates to the guests. And also I would like to ask our guests if anyone would like to tell me how did they like the meeting, their feedback about the meeting today. Please open your mic and go ahead.
Yeah, I will share this assessment certificates later on after the meeting, since I was doing multitask at the same time.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and we are welcoming all.
And DTM Saha, do we have the results ready? Just send me the names. And yes, who out of our guests, no, not guests anymore, they are our members now, who would like to give a feedback about today's meeting? If you will not open the mic, I'll have to name you now. So let's start with Latifa.
Why do you always start with me?
I was expecting this question.
Yeah, it is a good question, actually. Okay, I've attended many Toastmaster clubs that I know, that I don't know in Kuwait, outside of Kuwait, but I love something in this club that's not anywhere else, which is the segment of idioms. It was amazing, and because I love idioms and because I took a class for idioms, so I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Latifa. And Khalid has raised his hand. Yes, Khalid, please go ahead.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for the invitation from Iman Kanso. I believe that was not only from Iman, it was from all of you guys, and it was from your awesome club. But for me, it was really, really an amazing meeting. But I believe that we have to divide between each meeting, that we set a meeting especially for Arabs and especially for English. For example, like today's meeting was mixed. So maybe the guests, I don't know, this is my point of view, and you don't have to follow this thing. I feel that the guests or anyone else will get confused, like when we are speaking Arabic and some are speaking English. So we need to set a meeting, for example, that we have 2 meetings twice a month. So 1 meeting is in Arabic and 1 meeting is in English. Or we can do a session only in Arabic, so no one can get confused or no one confused from this thing. But I do respect the rules of your club. I do respect the rules of your ideas, and that's my point. But overall, it was really an amazing meeting, and this is the first time I attend an online meeting for Toastmasters. So thank you so much for giving me this chance. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, Khalid. Great that you have a great suggestion. And in fact, we are doing that. We are following that. So the education session, in one meeting, it is in English, and in one meeting, in the next meeting, it is in Arabic. So that's how we distinguish. And even the table topics, when we give, because today's meeting, we had lots of guests, we did not make that distinction. But even the table topics for non-Arabic speakers, we give them Arabic topics, and they are supposed to speak in Arabic. And the Arabic speakers, they talk in English. So we try to improve our language. Yes, who is next to give me feedback? Jinane, would you be the next?
Yes, dear. This is the first time for me joining Toastmaster meeting. I'm so happy and excited and feel proud to be a member of Toastmaster. Thanks a lot.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And next will be Fatma Hadi. I think her network was bad. She kept getting disconnected even during the meeting. Yes, Fatma?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. It was a good meeting. Okay. And I am so exciting. And this is the first time for me to enjoying the club. And inshallah, it will not be the last one. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Wonderful. And Ahmed, maybe hear from you.
Well, okay. I really enjoyed the meeting. So I'm a current member of another Toastmaster club, but I really felt the taste of your own club. I really enjoyed the meeting. Such experienced people. I wish that we will do more and more and share you. I get benefit from you, and maybe I can share some of my skills. So I enjoyed the meeting. Thank you.
Great. Great having you, Ahmed. Kuteba, maybe hear from you.
Wait, okay. Thank you so much, everyone. It was a great and wonderful meeting. Especially we had 4 segments, not only 3 segments. So, and we have also both a joint meeting in this club. Thank you so much, Alberti.
Wonderful. So welcome, and from the next meeting, please take up roles. I will be adding you to the club group, and you will know when is the next meeting, what are the roles available. So I'm expecting everyone to take up roles, and let's have great meetings. DTM Sahar, do we have the results?
I sent it to you, dear DTM Alka.
Okay. So let us now go for the results. So we had only one speaker and we had one evaluator. So they are by default, even though DTM Fatma exceeded the time, she's still the best evaluator. Let's give her a big round of applause, and Toastmaster Iman as the best speaker. And any guesses for who is the best table topic speaker? Any guesses, members?
Maybe it's me.
You won't believe it. It's one of the members who's spoken for the first time today in this club. Toastmaster Ahmed. Wow. Big round of applause. And you will receive your certificate through WhatsApp later on. So with this, we have come to the end of our wonderful meeting today. Do we have any announcement from any of the area division leaders? No. So we don't have any announcements. Our next meeting will be on the 22nd of June, and that will be the last meeting of the term. During that meeting, we will do a formal induction of these members, and also we will do our new club leaders XCOM installation. So it's an important meeting. Don't miss that meeting. Let's have fun again in all our meetings. With this, I adjourn the meeting, and good night. Take care. Ma salama.
Good night. Thank you.
Night.
Thanks. Thank you.